Hello, everyone. Welcome to another podcast from Muskegon Pregnancy Services. My name is Debbie Null. I'm the Executive Director, and we're hoping that you stay with us for the next few minutes where you have some fun events that we want to talk to you about and different ways that you can engage to help the only pregnancy center here in Muskegon County, helping women, helping families, youth, as well as life. And so we just hope that you stay with us. We're going to talk about some different events and show you the flyers and give you more information. So I want to introduce you to Jessica, who's here with me today. Jessica is our outreach coordinator, which means she helps us with events that outside of Muskegon, working with churches, working with the community, booths, speaking engagements, what have you. She does it all. So I'm going to turn it over to Jessica because we want to know what's coming up.
Thanks, Deb. Hi, everyone. I'm very happy to be here talking to you guys. So some upcoming events we have our annual Life Walk coming up. That has already begun with our fundraising, and we're hoping to bring in about $50,000, and we need members from the community to help us reach that goal by donating. So there's a handful of ways you can participate. We have a QR code where you can sign up and join us at the picnic and start fundraising yourself, or you can donate online to your favorite sponsor. So we have a community picnic that will be held for our participants.
Yeah, celebration, kind of a celebration of what they were able to do.
Yep, and that will be a prayer walk with games and food. And if you want to participate, you can come there and donate and participate in that. Or again, you can participate now and start fundraising.
Yeah. She's got some really fun things scheduled for the kids that come too. So
yes, it will be family friendly. This is our flyer for it. Very cute. Our theme is Enchanted Walk with very cute animals and just all around enchanting.
Yeah.
Another event we have coming up is our annual banquet. This is going to be an enchanting evening with Grammy winner Mark Schultz as our speaker and singer, and more details to come with this event as it gets closer. That will be Thursday, October 12th.
And we'll have more information out on our Facebook page as well as our website, so you can watch for that. Yep. Awesome.
And then last but not least, we do have a volunteer advocate training coming up here at the end of the month in June. That event will be for anybody who's hoping to get involved with us and help support women on a weekly basis. So that's this flyer. If you would like more information on that, feel free to reach out to the center and speak to Kim, who is our client manager.
Yeah, we usually like to have you come in for a brief tour and interview and then show you what other options there are to be a volunteer. So it's really a neat way to give us your talents and your time, and those are priceless. So we really appreciate our volunteers.
Yes, we have a great team, and we would love to have anybody interested join our team on that.
So we also have opportunities where, because we're a nonprofit 501c3, we don't rely on government funds. We rely on these events. And so it's really critical that you partner with us, that you might share this on your social media, that you would like us, or even just participate like this Life Walk. You can become a sponsored walker and help us raise funds. It's really a competition, and I'm trying to win. But we'll have prizes at this picnic, as well as we will award the church that brings the most sponsored walkers, which is exciting. And we really like to have someone beat Prince of Peace, who wins every single year. So it's they're a great partner for us. And so we just appreciate anything that you might do. But what is our real lifeline for our ministry, because we are a nonprofit organization, are our monthly donors. And we call them our Guardian Circle. We have about 80 regular Guardian Circles that give whatever amount on a regular basis so that we can then plan all of our programs, all of our resources for the women that we serve. And then also you can, if you're a business owner, we're really looking for more corporate sponsors. We have about 12 of them now, and we call them our business for life. And so there's different levels that you can be a business for life, and each level will give you different advertising benefits. And so you can go to our MuskegonPregnancyServices.org, and down at the bottom you can see the business for life that we currently have that are scanning down at the bottom. So that's a great way to show our business for life how much we appreciate them. But we also know that your time is precious. And so again, that volunteer is so critical. But it doesn't have to be one that comes in on a weekly basis. What other ways can volunteers help out? We call them our SOS volunteers.
Yes. I help oversee all the other volunteers that are not advocates, and that's more of a as you can or an on-call thing. We have volunteers that help us set up for various events. We have some volunteers that help organize and clean and do like special projects like artsy type stuff. And then we have volunteers that come in to help count money when it comes in cash form. Sometimes we get a lot of that.
And how do we do that with our baby bottle boomerang? So why don't you explain a little bit, how can a church or even an organization do our baby bottle boomerang?
Yeah, so our baby bottle boomerang is really, really fun. It's a great way to get a whole congregation to participate and even smaller children. So we take regular size baby bottles and we would send them out to the participating church or organization. Each family or person, if they wanted to do it on their own, would take a bottle and fill it with change for typically the average organization does it for about 3 weeks. And then they send all the change in the bottles back to us. And that's a great fundraiser and a great way to teach, especially like young children. It's really hard to teach giving to younger children. And that's a great way to get them involved.
Yeah.
And
so how many churches do you think that we had this year so far?
This year so far, we have 17 churches that have completed it. And we have probably close to 20 that are scheduled to do it.
Okay.
And this year so far, we've brought in about $22,000.
That's awesome. That's really excellent.
It's been a huge blessing to us. And we have volunteers that count that money for us.
Right. That's great. So we also had earlier in spring, we had a Mother's Day Tea and Jazz.
Yes.
How did that come to be?
So the Mother's Day Tea and Jazz, it was actually some women in the community that were like, hey, have you ever done something like this? And so a coworker of mine, Kim, who is our client manager, reached out to a couple of places, found us the perfect venue.
What is it? It was the Greater Muskegon Women's Club, which is absolutely beautiful, and we thank them for allowing us to utilize that facility. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
And then who was there that was entertaining?
Yes, Mark Caney was our jazz musician, and he is actually my grandfather. He did a wonderful job. So if he's watching, thank you again for that. And then he also had a trumpeter there with him. I apologize, I don't remember the names of the extra musicians that came.
And a singer as well.
Yes.
So she did a great job.
Yes, the entertainment was great and the food was fantastic. And thank you to all the businesses that did donate for our silent auction. All in all, it was a great success and a lot of people had a really fun time.
We sold out.
Yes.
It was a sellout, so that was really good. And I think we raised about $2,500 roughly.
Yep.
Roughly about that. So having these other people that donate their time, talent, and treasures can be done in many different ways.
Yes.
Did you get a chance to talk about the B2?
Not yet.
Okay. All right.
So
This is an
B2,
example of that.
Yes. Mission of the month. So the B2 store in Muskegon on Apple Avenue, when you go and shop, you can request to round up, and that money will be donated to us. The roundup money will be donated.
Yeah, you have to let them know you want to round up for MPS.
Yeah.
And then all that monies would then be collected for the month, and they'll send us a check. And that actually last year, I think we were about $300, if I
Yes.
remember right. So, I mean, it's different ways that people can get involved, which is really awesome. Different organizations that can do things for MPS as a fundraiser. What other ways did churches raise funds for us? It wasn't always just BBB. What other things have they done?
So
Or can they do?
currently, Anchor Point Church is planning a car show in August. And that car show, they're going to be collecting items and money to donate to us with that. And then we've had a handful of churches, but one in particular was Black Creek Bible.
Yeah.
They hosted a baby shower for us and donated many baby items that will be used in our mama program for moms having babies that they'll be able to earn and get.
I think St. James from Montague also did that a couple weeks ago that I was at. So yeah, that was actually awesome. So we just want to do a shout out for all of those that think of Muskegon Pregnancy Services to do things that actually benefit our community and the women in our community that helps us to do things better for them. So we really appreciate that. Is there anything else that you can think of?
Well, I did want to say one thing about the upcoming Mr. Quick car show.
Oh, yeah.
So every Tuesday for the month of June, they will be having a car show from 6 to 8. And that car show is going to be collecting baby items and mommy items to come to us as well. And that's a business that's hosting it. So there are many creative ways to support us.
Yeah.
And we're super appreciative to everyone who already does support us.
Yeah, we do. We really appreciate all of our donors, all of our guardian circles, all of our Business for Life. We just can't say thank you enough for your partnership. And we know that it's all going for a good cause to help women in our community choose to carry. If they do, then we have all sorts of resources for them, for their families. We do prevention education. So some of the resources go for those resources to help young people make healthy decisions. But again, we just want to thank you. I don't think of anything else that I wanted to mention at this podcast. So, all right. Well, I think that's really all we needed to talk to you about. Don't forget about LifeWalk. Go on our Facebook page and sponsor me as
me.
Yeah, and we're gonna go higher than the other girls, so we're in competition. So sponsor us at MPS and join us at the picnic. Again, that's not too late to still donate to the LifeWalk event. Come join us and have a celebration with us and what we do for our community. So until next time, we just want to say thank you, and we will talk to you soon. God bless and keep you.